Okay. I think we're live now.
Do you even hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We just finally went live. I'm still
Can confirm that we are live. Says we've been running for 5 minutes though, so
Yeah, because we've been running on the we'll start the stream soon stream because yeah, we have that now. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 68 of Fall as They May. David still does not have a webcam, but we have Rick with us today, who also doesn't have a webcam, but that's usual, so I don't get mad at him for that. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So last we left off, the favored few continued their investigation around Swindon, following some footprints and managing to locate a number of individuals. One of them, a Triton individual who explained to them just what has been going on as of recent, and informing them that there's apparently been a break-off from the main organization known as Rome, a group that seeks to gather as many people as they can and go back to their time, as they either never did or no longer believe in Tremor's cause. With this information, the party decided that it would be best to abandon Swindon, choosing to take along their new friend and teleport back to the Empire. And that's really all that happened last session, ain't it?
well,
Yeah.
clarification, DM. We were requesting to teleport to the home at the Empire, but that did not happen.
Yep.
Apparently.
Didn't. I'm not playing.
To be fair, we play so sparsely. It's hard to keep up with what's going on. And it's hard
Yes, we
to,
do
like,
apologize for not coming out last week. Things
because
happened.
I was Sleepy Boy.
Life before roleplay, obviously. Take care of yourself before you do your games.
Yep, life takes precedence, and sometimes that life, you just don't ever want to get out of bed. Anyway,
Sometimes life finds a way.
alright, so you guys find yourselves at the main gates to the Empire. Making your way inside, I presume.
Yep.
Where are you guys heading?
oh,
Okay, so
Art.
Shopping.
Opposite house? Yes.
Block apparently wants to go shopping.
That's fair enough.
Well, I mean, like, if you guys want to go ahead and check your home place, like, I can go with the big guy, and hopefully we won't have any issues on the side-eye or lock.
Issues? Me never. Pulls out a stick of dynamite.
Alright, so who's going to the manor, who's going shopping with Valak, and who is...
Nah, I'm not going shopping.
I'm not
I
going
was
shopping.
just bullshitting.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
It's
So
manner
all of
time.
you are just heading right to the manor.
Yeah, I guess we're checking on the manor first. Then I would like to go to Daddy Elf.
Taylor Elf.
Baylor, Alf.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Pimp Daddy Daylor Elf.
you make your way, all of you, back to the manor that it was gifted to you by the Emperor. And as you arrive, nothing seems amiss. It's still standing. No new notices have been posted to your door.
Okay.
That's how it
There's
looks.
there's a homeless man sleeping inside, isn't there?
That's how it looks like from the outside.
From the outside, huh?
Uh-huh.
No, let's take a quick look inside then.
Okay. Go ahead and you make your way over, and as you fiddle with the door for a moment, it's locked.
I'll pick it.
Okay.
Do I have a key?
You guys would have a key.
I'll unlock it then.
Okay. You put the key in, you manage, and it does unlock. Walk inside, it's eerily quiet. No one seems to be inside at the moment. Go ahead and make an investigation check if you'd like to take a closer look around.
I'll make an investigation check.
You'll find your webcam first, though, right?
That's an
Oh, that's a
18
24.
plus. Oh well, there we go.
With the negative 15 for no webcam penalty.
Fucking destroyed.
They rolled an 18 for
Oh,
your
yeah,
investigation.
Chris,
Luke.
Discord
What about Discord? I'm not on it at the moment. Give me a second.
messages.
That'd be a 19 in total.
19, 24. Is anyone else making this check?
I
we'll
will
check.
make the check because I am trained in investigation.
Around the manor.
Let's see.
That's 13 total.
13 total. Alright. So taking a second, looking around, not really noticing anything amiss from how you left it.
Why'd you leave that as a cliffhanger?
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, from what you can tell, nothing seems to be amiss in the house.
To be every session we
Eric.
have ends on a cliffhanger, Luke.
Well,
Doesn't
yeah,
matter how
but
small it is.
But specifically that.
Yeah, the
Alright.
house seems fine.
Let's go see Daddy.
Like, were you all fucking worried about this place? Like,
I am daddy.
So you guys make your way over to the palace and home of Emperor Daelor Alf. As you arrive, you see a number of the guards kind of look at you for a moment. As you try to pass, they stop you.
Uh-huh.
Favorite few, what is your business here?
We were told to return as soon as we could.
He whispers with someone over to the guard who makes his way inside. Just a moment.
we also gotta talk about the our confidant that we have along with us.
Oh,
Or is that gonna be an entirely different
yeah.
thing?
He's just kind of walking behind you guys. Just not really saying much in the moment. Zelgius kind of starts taking in his surroundings for a moment. It's an interesting place. Definitely different. A couple minutes later, the guard returns. Yes, please follow me and your new companions.
It's complicated.
And what is his name?
Zelgius.
Alright. Well, he'll be allowed to accompany you inside, but understand he will be under a heavier watch as he's never been to the palace before, to my knowledge.
That's fair enough.
It's actually the guest of the Alchemist. Well, he will be, hopefully.
He acknowledges this with a nod. Very well. Please follow me. You guys will be led into the main throne room, where you have been so many times before. The guards still line the walls. Although, as you guys are standing there, about 6 or 7 minutes pass, where you're just kind of awkwardly standing there, kind of trying to figure out what's going on, and eventually you'll see Rovius, Daelor's tiefling assistant, or tiefling advisor, come out and he'll say, my sincerest apologies, the Emperor is a bit busy at the moment, although he does thank you for coming back when you could. There are some concerns that I think that need to be addressed with your group. Would you please accompany me?
Of
Oh,
course.
Great. Me. This guy right here.
Yeah, yes, you.
Dayton Swan. Pleasure to meet you. I'll pull out my hand for a shake.
He's a good 15 feet away from you.
I will approach hand open. Still waiting for shake.
He'll kind of acknowledge, he'll hold his hand out and shake your hand. it's a pleasure to meet you. And you are, as he points to Zelgius. So he says, Zelgius, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure's well. Ooh, it's gonna make an investigation check on this on Zelgius. Rolls a 3.
I mean, is he hiding himself?
He's not, but it's more like he's never seen a creature like Zelgius before, and he's trying to discern what exactly he is.
But he's supposed to look like one of us.
He does,
I
but he
think.
looks like a fully black, blobby version of you guys. He raises an eyebrow, looks at you, Aster, says, "I wasn't aware you had a brother, I'd assume?"
Neither was I.
That's a more loaded question than a loaded statement than you realize. But let's get moving.
Okay, very well. Please accompany me. As opposed to taking you guys the usual way that you're taken when you're escorted to the war room or meeting rooms here in the Empire, you're actually taken down an eastern hallway where it kind of just seems to stretch forward for a while before you are taken into a much smaller room. A number of chairs have been set up for you all to sit, and you see Robius kind of takes a seat at one of them, motions his hands out for each of
I
us.
take a seat.
Now, he kind of crosses his arms over his legs. Says, "So, as of late, we have had growing concerns that perhaps other matters are pulling your attention away from your assistance in our empire. While we do not hold this over you, as you are your own individuals and you have your own tasks, the Emperor is concerned that your loyalties could be wavering, and I would like you to possibly be able to say anything or have any explanation that could put our Lord at ease."
If you mean we might be going towards the Brotherhood, God forbid, or the Daywalkers, I don't think you have any concerns there.
Well, this is not a concern of mine. I've attempted to speak with him on numerous occasions of the matter, but you must understand he is a cautious man, especially during these times.
As he should.
If you could possibly give a bit more insight into the endeavors you've been undertaking for the past couple of months, perhaps I can at least explain it better to him. From what he has told me, you've all been in communication with each other. However, it's in short snippets of conversation, and he does not, I think, fully understand the scope of perhaps what you've been undertaking.
Okay. What have we been up to? I know it's been the dragon stuff.
Okay, we've
Why
artifact.
don't we just have him come here so everything's not getting miscommunicated?
Because he's busy. So
Unfortunately, he is busy at the moment. He is in a meeting, and I do not wish to disturb him any further.
I could wait.
He will be out shortly, though
I just don't want anything lost in between.
I understand, but I'm sure you also realize that I am here on his behalf. He did send me to speak with all of you.
you are a professional.
So, what were we up to before the dragon business?
Getting
So it's-
fucked because Snapchat.
Okay.
The
Let's not mention that bit.
the bad times you tried to block out.
Let's not mention that bit. Let's explain the stuff with the mom.
Went on a quest to intercept some kind of a shipment going to the Brotherhood, I believe.
But that's, I don't know if we should mention that, because that went awful.
They're the ones that sent us on
They
that.
sent you guys on that mission.
Yeah.
But you never
then
went
we-
into actual detail about what happened during that mission. You just.
We should probably go into detail considering this is an interrogation.
Alright. Fair enough.
I have no idea what happened. You guys.
And then we went to Dragons, and then we went to Undragons to get our stuff back, and then we went to the
another
bad
house.
place, and then we came back.
And you touched yourself.
And
Mhm.
then there we
between.
go.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That happened.
Now explain it in
Pretty much the
character.
long and short of it.
Now explain it in character.
Okay. Wait it because I have my.
No, I'm joking. I'm not going to make you guys recap your entire adventure up until this point.
Okay. Headway recap.
No, I got this. I'll recap.
Mhm.
So they found me on an island. I was in a library. I was squatting in someone's house, right? And Sprinkles came up to me. She complimented my legs.
Okay. So as you guys kind of go through, you're explaining all of this. He almost seems to cut you off in the middle and says, "Well, I guess to push for the more pressing concern of our Lord, he's worried about these individuals you've so casually made acquaintances with and brought into our empire. It's not that he does not trust them." He looks at you, Dayton. "Well, Make an insight check on you. From what I can gather about you, Mr. Swan, you don't seem malicious. Although,
Well, yeah. More often than not, if it's not you, it's some other idiot saying that I'm fucking stupid. So I'm pretty harmless.
you
I think you're
definitely
stupid.
You definitely have a terse tongue about you. I would recommend keeping that to a minimum while you're here.
It'll be hard, but I will try.
Do you know anything else about their supposed organization? Presumably they've been forthcoming in the questions we've had for them, but of course that's only one source. And
Well, something that we have been able to acquire recently is that there's a split among the factions.
interesting. Do you know where they're operating out of?
Not exactly, but one of their members that informed us of this is near Swindon.
Swindon. And how did you come across this information?
We were investigating matters of, what was it?
The hood activity.
We heard they were recruiting over there.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if there were defectors among the Daywalkers.
Yeah, but catch is, while we're trying to find Brotherhood activity, we couldn't find no Brotherhood activity. We just found them. So the information that we got was either faulty or they have no fucking idea what they're dealing.
Well, the matters of the Daywalkers do not concern us, at least in terms of dismantlement amongst the ranks. If there is indeed Brotherhood activity going on, it might actually make our efforts to push into the east much easier if some discourse were to happen. However, that is quite interesting. When you say defectors, are they members of the Daywalkers? Or are they more or less a mercenary company?
They're defectors of Rome, which is the organization that leads Brotherhood, and that's a
Yes, I'm aware. But if there is a splinter organization that could prove beneficial for us, especially if they have already taken refuge in Daywalker territory. I'd like to discuss this with my lord.
Well, before you go ahead and discuss that, bear in mind their operating goal is to make sure that they can actually operate, number one, in peace, and number two, probably try to make sure they stay out of this war. So if you want to try to actually say something to them, they probably won't be too
receptive.
Well, I'm
Yeah, that's
sure
good.
a splinter organization is not very well funded, and I'm also certain that this empire would be most interested in members of their organization, possibly in a rough alliance of sorts. We can assist them in their goals, and perhaps they can assist us in ours.
I don't know if you can.
And why is that?
Considering their main goal is to return to their home, and I don't think anyone knows how to do that. But I could be wrong. I don't understand magic.
Well, I don't. Well, being completely honest with you, I've spoken to them about their endeavors, and while I'm not entirely certain I believe them, it's not that I discount the existence of such magic. It's more to the scale of which it is. But that's just my personal feelings towards the matter. The council has their own feelings, and my lord has his own as well. But be that as it may, if this is a splinter organization, perhaps if we could reach out to them in some way, and even if it's tenuous, perhaps just gathering information for us, that could be of use. Regardless, I think that given the current situation, before we go any further, Mr. Swan, where were you from in the Empire?
You are going to fucking hate me. I originate from Swindon. I had
See
been
his
making a
whole
trip
demeanor
over.
Kinds of shifts for a moment. Kind of is
I-
a bit straighter.
I was on business with the Archdruid. My family and her have a running agreement for transporting horses and fine beasts of burden. And because of the war and because of our own agreements with the Daywalkers, things have started getting a little bit stressful on two different sides, and I'm not okay with it.
So, to clarify, as he looks at the rest of you and away from Dayton, you've brought someone who is directly assisting the Daywalker military.
Hey, whoa,
Did not
whoa.
inform me that he was a Daywalker. And he is now sitting here in our palace.
Hey, directly is a fucking large leap there,
Did you
brother.
not just say you're supplying beasts of burden?
I said I come from a family that does it. Doesn't mean that I'm personally going over to them going like, hey, here's some fucking horses.
But you
If
are
it-
a member of the family who is supplying them.
God, you are denser than rock.
I mean, is he wrong?
Have
So,
some respect, Dayton.
then what is your business here, Mr. Swan?
Well, apparently my business is with these yahoos because I got wrapped up in their own freaking. Yeah.
He's proven himself as a worthwhile ally and a trusted friend.
Ezra, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
God damn it. If he betrays us, trust me, it's not going to be pretty for him. Persuasion. Where's it? 13?
13.
Listen.
He kind of leans a bit forward. His whole demeanor has now kind of shifted to one of a more defensive and more aggressive stance.
If you want to fucking lock me up or do some bullshit, you may as well say it now. Come on.
Well, kind of taps his fingers together, and as he does so, you can actually hear the tips of his nails kind of clash against each other. He says, I would like to hold you for questioning. Nothing too intense.
Yep. As I probably expected.
And if you are who you say you are, then perhaps there is a mutually beneficial way that we can get out of this.
More business arrangements. Fuck you, really. Alright. Why would it not be that?
As for the rest of you, as I said, our emperor is busy. But I will inform him as to your endeavors over the past few months, and I know that he did have a number of tasks he would like to speak to you about, but he would have liked me to speak to you soon, before anything.
Of course. And can you pass on a message to him?
Of course.
We're sorry that it took so long. We're very sorry.
I will
I am.
inform him. And he looks at, and Mr. Zelgius, I questioned, do you also reside from Daywalker territory? And Zelgius says, I will not to lie, I do. But I'm not here to really stay with the group. I was told that I was going to be speaking with the High Arcanist. Apparently she was interested in me. And he says, if that is the case, I will get in contact with the High Arcanist, inform her that you're here. I will have you kept here, says, just for the time being. He looks at all of you. A favorite few, you will be informed when your friend has been procured. And as for you, Mr. Swan, there's just going to be about an hour of your time. Just simple questions, just to determine that you are not indeed here to gather information or to do anything that would go against our empire.
Oh, for heaven forbid, because last time I was here, I was totally listening in on all the secrets that you were talking about.
The last time
Oh,
you were
wow.
here, we were not informed that you were a Daywalker.
I don't understand why this is a big deal.
I'm sure if a man of business such as yourself understands that if anything should be even seen as a way of putting a stop to whatever sort of transaction you're doing, that you would want to make sure that it gets resolved.
Well, it's not a business deal that's gone through my name.
I find it mildly unjust to label him a daywalker.
Anyone who resides in that territory for our own safety.
What
must
the
be-
fuck?
Oh, I think it was Rick.
Oh, you're good.
Remember, Rick has children. He says, anyone who resides from that territory, we must be cautious of. Our empire, as you know, is still on the losing side of this war. Anything that can be seen as a threat that could possibly endanger the lives of our citizens, no matter how small, must be tended to carefully. We have people to protect. And I'm sure you can at least appreciate that.
I can, but you have to understand that if a military power takes reign over any sort of an area, anyone living there has to go through them for anything.
Don't bother trying to argue with him. He's following by the rules. That's just how the law of the land has to be.
Dayton, I could say the same thing about you half the time.
It is not my place to speak on. He kind of stops for a moment, shakes his head. Look, I'm merely doing my job. case was.
Do I really need to answer that? I can't swim it.
It's just Mr. Swindon. Thank you. Now, Mr. Swan, how long has your family been in business with the Daywalkers?
I mean, since the war fucking started, when was that? 7? No. 6? I forget when.
Right,
Exactly.
You see he's meticulously writing all of this down. Do you yourself have loyalties to the Daywalkers?
I mean, beyond just like the one contract and eventually what I will be picking up from Dad's stuff. Not really.
He finishes writing this down and says, picking up from your father, what does that mean?
Have you heard about Swan Stables? We'll start with that.
I cannot say that I have. I have not ventured into Daywalker territory.
Ah, well. Say hello to third generation Swan of Swan Stables. In the event that my father needs to retire, or in his unfortunate passing, according to the rule of land, it will be passed on to the eldest son. I am an only son.
Interesting. Let's rewind a little bit, Dayton.
I knew you were gonna do something shit.
Zone of
you are
truth,
under-
homie.
You are under Zone of Truth. So
Then
that last part you couldn't.
I was
say.
gonna say he would probably
It's
start
okay.
to
This
say
is
that,
the fun of
but
Zone of Truth. You can kind of skirt around it, but you have to be careful with how you say it.
right. One of two things is gonna happen here. He's going to quote the land,
Mhm.
and he would probably say, "I am the only member of the family bondle between my mother and father."
She's writing that down. So, should your father perish, you become the heir to the estate. You are the heir to his business, correct?
Yes.
Now, seeing as you are the individual who will be taking up the mantle of his business, and the business you're in specifically is...
Specifically, it is in regards for horse carrying and selling. We deal with all sorts of beasts of burden. For now, it's been horses. We've been contemplating about doing further work, donkeys, maybe seeing if we could try to get some sort of fancier ones. Like at one point, there was a nightmare that apparently ran through our place, but that's unimportant to you.
Finishes writing that down. I see. So, Mr. Swan, well, let's start with this. Does your father hold loyalties to the Daywalkers?
Not my father's keeper. I don't know what he's thinking.
Writes that down. Well, in any case, would your father be interested in possibly breaking away from the contract you have with the Daywalkers and bringing residents here? We are in need of skillful breeders, and we would be willing to offer him a sum of money, a rather large sum of money, to do so.
Well, I mean, it really depends on what your sort of large amount of sum of money you're talking about. You can be
Well,
shrewd.
That can be discussed after we conclude our business here. Now, I would like to at least get a better understanding. When did you meet the favorite field?
Oh my god. I already said it. When these bunch of yahoos were roaming around, they're apparently heading over to the Arcwood. I was in transit along there as well. Figured I'd come along with them, since apparently they were all mopey and feeling bad about themselves because of some bullshit that happened in Night Shift.
And you said you were there on what business?
Because I had to go ahead and make an agreement, a passing between my father and the Archdruid. She
Mr.
was
Swan,
upset that
I'd ask you to I'd ask you to calm your temper and understand that I merely ask for safety concerns.
like I've already told you about some of this stuff anyway. Like, oh, let me go ahead and ask a question that I already know the answer to.
Yes, but have you... kind of composes himself for a moment. You are not used to being in this sort of position, are you?
How'd you tell?
It is prudent that I make sure that I have as much recorded as I can. And, considering now you are under the effects approaches. Looks at you all. Thank you, favorite few, for bringing this individual to me. If you'd like to accompany me back to the tower, I'd be more than willing to let you in if there's anything that you need from us.
Potentially later.
Excellent. And I did have something for you. She'll reach back, and you see one of the individuals is dressed in the same robes that you'd seen the mages in her tower wearing. Approaches, and you see he kind of moves his hand for a moment, and with a flick, there's a flash of energy, and you see that in his hand there is a sack of money, and he holds it out. This is as a thank you for managing to bring one of the Erupt to me, alive no less, and willing to undergo our experiments. Is that correct, Zelgius? Yes. That's fine, as long as it's not too invasive. I'll be sure to do as much as I can without being too intrusive.
How about an insight check quietly?
Make an insight check.
Aye,
I'm gonna
that
take my
went off-
money.
That went off the table. Oh, 27?
27? You get the sense
Uh-oh.
she's being honest to a point. But you also, as someone whose main domain falls within the gathering of knowledge and figuring things out, realize she's probably gonna have to get a bit invasive to figure out what Zelgius is.
Yeah. But it's not malicious
It's not coming from a
lying.
place of maliciousness. It's coming from a place of I'm going to say what I think I can get away with saying in the moment, and we'll deal with that road when we come to it.
Cross that bridge when we get to it. The class.
Thank you again, and please, if there is anything you need from us, let us know. They all bow and begin walking off with Zelgius. Chris, as you take the money, you may add 3,000 gold.
Holy shit! Yeah.
To your
Oh, yeah.
inventory.
Well, they
Each
start
of us,
leaving.
or just 3,000 gold total?
3,000 gold total to
3,000
Chris.
gold total. 3,000 gold total, and in the bag you can see that there is essentially a slip that allows you, if you have any favors or requests you'd like to ask of the tower, it will be carried through.
Oh.
You essentially have earned favor with the Archmage researcher, the head Archmage researcher out here.
Got a claim check, alright.
The moment they
Fascinating.
leave, Dayton is going to swing the lyre back and start plunking at it again. Just out of frustration and also trying to keep his mouth shut.
He starts doing the Road to El Dorado thing.
So, how'd it go?
Shut up.
You alright?
I am absolutely not okay with anything that happened there. But of course I understand that it had to be fucking done because that's the way the rules work.
What happened?
You just get yourself stuck in a little room, have a little spell cast on you to make sure that you don't go ahead and lie to anyone. The huge.
I assume you
Doesn't
guys are
sound
saying
bad.
this outside the palace, or are you saying this inside the palace?
Outside, if we are outside.
Sure.
Outside.
You guys will have made your way outside right now, then.
Sure.
So you guys know you do have a couple of hours. Is there anything you want to accomplish?
Are there any libraries outside of the palace?
There are. Though if
Alright,
I
I'd like to
recall- Yeah.
What? I'd like to repeat my research if I can.
Sure. Go ahead and make another investigation check.
Ooh, that's not great. 9.
You also have a spell that helps you as well,
Can you declare it before you
Yeah.
roll?
So you rolled a 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let Luke figure that out on his own, which you won't.
You somehow managed to find less information. It does not appear that the libraries out here carry much in the way of the knowledge of the paranormal or any sort of mental affliction such as that. Sorry. Rolled a
Yeah.
9.
Any general psychology for dummies?
Unfortunately, not died. Psychology at this time in history would be a very scarce thing.
Rip Luke.
Luke's crying right now. Leave him alone. Anything else anybody wants to do? Anybody you want to talk to? Anybody you want to...
No, for the rest of the night, Dayton is
Um,
frustratingly just
Prob-
fucking away the liar.
Probably just finding like Xander and Jeremy and telling them the info we found, you know.
Okay,
So
make an
that-
investigation check. Yeah, you know, the
Okay.
whole reason you teleported back here in the first place.
Eric, I don't think I found them. I think I got a 30, so.
I'm sorry, man. You're too good. See, because you get into your own mind, right? You're like, alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to investigate where they're least likely to be, and that's where they're going to be.
It's like, I didn't find Jeremy, but I found this weird webcam.
I'm just imagining Aster.
What is it?
I'm just imagining Aster walk past a clothing store and there's mannequins out front. And they're both like,
Alright, is anybody accompanying Aster, or is it just him going on his own?
I'm up at the library.
You're at the library. Dayton,
Dayton is training to try to learn liar.
got it. And Volok and Goop.
I was actually just gonna go talk to Mafi.
Okay. Making your...
Not even to buy any, just say hi.
Okay. You make your way over to Mafi's shop. And Volok is not here right now, so we'll get to him later. Okay. Let's see who we're gonna start with. Call high or low, David.
Whoa.
Hi. Goo, we're starting with you.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. So, you'll make your way to Mafi's shop. Entering into it, you can see it's still the same absolutely ridiculous interior that you've become accustomed to. And as you're kind of going through, you will hear what sounds like a soft melody that begins to play. And you will hear Mafi go, just a moment.
No worries.
About 3 minutes later, you'll see Mafi come out and say, "Oh, well, welcome to... Oh, hello again, my friend.
It's been a while, huh?
It certainly has. How have you been, Goo?
I'm alright. Things are more complicated than ever, but that doesn't surprise me.
Such is life, isn't it? Well, what brings you in today? Are you looking to procure anything?
Mostly just wanted to stop in and say hi, but if you have anything that might suit me.
Well, I don't know if I do really. Things have been a bit tense lately. I don't know if you're aware, but they're attempting to take more territory to the east, and as such, they've had me more or less as their vendor for potions and simple magical wares. And that's really taken a lot of my time as of recently. The shop's more become more like a workshop as of in recent weeks.
It's understandable.
I'll see if I might have anything. Let me pull up my Mafi document.
Coffee shoppy.
Mafi shoppy documenti.
Ravioli.
Give me the formuoli. Okay. Well, I've got a couple of potions. You don't really use magic, so I don't know if you'd be interested in anything like that. Let's see. You don't partake in the use of armor, correct?
I do not know.
Okay. I've got some more simple, wondrous items available. You can see he's genuinely like struggling to think of anything, and this is the first time you've really ever seen Mafi be in a state where he's not like throwing himself and ripping things out of his chest where he'd be happy enough to show them to you, but he's genuinely in this moment lost as to what he could even supply you. Shrek says, give me a moment. He'll go over to his chest, kind of pop it open, do the same sort of technique where he jumps in, hanging his feet against the side, and starts kind of thumbing through.
May I narrow your search a bit?
Comes up, he pulls himself up. Oh, yes, of course. What can I do for you?
Any sort of a wondrous item that doesn't require the attune to it.
Doesn't require you to attune to it. Let me see what I can fix for a moment. Well, let's see. I know I have a pair of sending stones, if that would interest you. Let me think. You see a kind of devious smile come across his face. I have an item that is a bit dangerous. But
It's the deck of many. It's the cards. It's the cards again. Watch out.
give me 1 moment. He'll jump back in the chest, and you see him pull out what looks like a bag of holding. Though something is off about it. Go ahead and make an insight check.
Nat 20, I don't know what my modifier is.
So, you've seen bags of holding before. Two of your party members carry them all the time. And typically when you look at the bag of holding, it has this very beautifully embroidered face on it that is always smiling. This one looks like it's almost glaring, and its teeth, and it has teeth. Like fangs almost.
It's the opposite.
Yes.
Oh no.
Bag of blood holding.
This is the bag of devouring.
Yes, it is.
So, yes, I have this. I will not lie to you. The last person I procured it from said that its previous owner had been eaten by it. You heard me right. Puts the bag on the table. It works like a bag of holding. Any items you put into it will be sent to an extra dimensional space. However, trying to reach your hand inside, there's a chance it'll try to eat you.
And how is this useful to anyone ever?
It's not. That's such is the nature of cursed magical items. But you said you wanted something that wasn't attunement. And this is the more interesting things that I've procured.
Is there a way to keep it under control so...
No. I'd say it's roughly a 50% chance anytime you try to retrieve something from it, you might need.
Well, I wouldn't keep anything in it. I know that much, but... having something that violently lashes out and tries to eat things sounds...
It's not violent. It's pretty inanimate, honestly. It's only when you try to put your hand in.
You think I could use it as a weapon?
I think you could use it in a multitude of ways. How you use it is not... I hold no liability for how you choose to go about using this item. But I suppose...
And more or less, it won't eat any of my things unless I try to put them in there.
Oh, no. It will never eat any of your objects, just you. Okay, I feel like I'm explaining this poorly. So, as I said, it works like a bag of holding. Any items you place inside of it will, Oh, actually, sorry, this is the DM issue. This is the DM having an issue because he never actually uses the bag of devouring. Mafi will explain that, it will devour your items if they've been in for longer than a day. Oh my gosh, David, webcam!
Don't tease me.
It's okay, David, we'll let you know when it comes on. So yes, I would, look, it's interesting. There's really no sell. I would try to give you a harder sell, but I like you. And I'm just trying to make sure you understand that this item is a burden to most who hold it.
Mafia is not responsible if you buy this Kirby from him.
Yo, think how funny it is if you kill Trevor with the bag of devouring.
Hey, Trevor,
That's my thought process.
we've got the artifacts in here.
David, come on, man, get that webcam on. I believe in you.
Oh, what do you mean? I don't see anything.
David, it came on for a second. We know that we know that you have it. Turn it on.
What do you mean?
David, turn on your webcam.
What do you mean?
David.
Uh-huh.
David, turn on your goddamn webcam. No. Anyway.
Then that required him wear pants. He doesn't want to.
He wears you? No, David's the kind of guy who will sleep in his clothes. And I'm talking
I don't know about that
I
one.
refer you to when you slipped over at my house. You literally
Yeah,
slept in
because-
your full clothes.
Yeah, because it'd be embarrassing. So.
Says you. Anyway.
Yeah, freak.
Let's continue. So, if you're interested, David.
I mean, it seems fascinating enough. I just don't know how I would use it.
Again, I've explained. I hold no liability if you are injured or devoured by this product.
Only in D&D.
Serious contemplation over the bag of destruction.
I think I'll pass for now, but if I run into a lot of money and more free time, this seems really interesting.
All right. Let me see what else I have.
Do you have anything that would affect brain activity?
To what regard? To what degree?
There's a mystery I've had for a while now regarding one of my companions, and they're affected by something, and we've never been able to figure out if it's magical or if it's...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
something happened to them, and... no. But I'm thinking maybe there's a way to either figure out what happened and checking their subconscious, or...
Well, the closest I could get to that is the detect thoughts spell. It would allow you to probe their memories.
we can already kind of do that, so we'll go, but...
I'm afraid I don't really have anything to remedy that sort of situation.
Do you know of anybody that has any knowledge in that field?
Thanks for a moment. I don't really. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I really don't. Who are we talking about exactly?
Master Florence.
Oh. Well,
You've seen how Aster Florence is also Ophelia Florence?
Yes, I've seen it.
I
No, I'm afraid people in the sort of state that they're in is definitely a rarity. I'm not. Unfortunately, I really wouldn't know who to get in contact with for that sort of thing. I'm sorry.
That's alright. More just me worrying about the safety of our per usual.
Well, I mean, there are spells that could discern those kinds of afflictions, but they're sporadic at best. Plus, there's quite a cost to casting one of them. If you've ever heard of the Wish spell, it can help you discern any sort of anything, really, that you ask. The risk being, of course, that there's a chance you'll never be able to use it again.
Fascinating.
It's quite a powerful spell, too, one of the highest domains of magic. And anyone capable of casting the spell is quite sought after.
They grants wishes.
As per the name of the spell, you tell your desire, and it fulfills it. Though there are caveats. The spell is essentially throwing your voice into the aether, and anything is capable of answering it. And sometimes the things that answer it don't have your best interests in mind. So you have to be very careful when you use it.
I think that information is more than enough reason for me.
Oh, you cut out, Chris.
That information is more than enough reason for me to have come here.
I'm afraid if you can't. I'm afraid in terms of that department, I can't be of much help. Those kinds of scrolls are incredibly rare. And to even find one, or to even hear that one exists, is a spark of amazement in its own right. Although, I believe Ophelia or Aster, whichever they go by, if they are purveyors of the arcane, and they seem quite skilled, they should be able to, with time, be able to cast it on their own.
Something. I don't know. I guess if you don't have anything else magic item-wise,
Let me see. He jumps back into his chest really quick.
even menial things.
Thinks and says, menial. He goes back out. I have something that's more fun than it is. Give me a second. He'll jump back in, and you watch as he pulls out a tankard. And you can see that across the tankard, decorating it on all sides, there appears to be depictions of dwarves constantly throwing back drink. And he puts this on the table and says, "So this is an interesting tool if you want to have your fill of imbibement without ever feeling its effects. This tankard is magically enchanted to never allow the individual to be drunk as long as it's drinking from.
Goo will look like he's seen a ghost and just kind of slowly shake his head no.
Alright. Okay.
You could win some drinking contest with that one, Chris.
He's immune to poison.
Oh, that's true.
It could prank Valak real hard.
Just give it to Malak while he keeps drinking. Why is this not working?
Good one-time joke.
Well, I have more of a cosmetic kind of thing.
I'm interested.
He'll pull out a helmet, sets on the table. Very simple enchantment. He'll put it on his head, and you watch as his eyes start to kind of glow red for a moment before they ignite into flames. Shrugs his shoulders.
Not my style.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
Definitely, certainly interesting. It's, you know, I could see a good number of uses for this, I think. But we'll put this away for now.
Honestly, I'd probably just use it to scare people.
That's one of the reasons. That's one of the things I was thinking. Let me think. Oh, I have a candle that never extinguishes underwater.
That could be useful.
Oh, well, go ahead and procure a blue candle, a dark blue candle. We'll put it on the table, and it says exactly as it sounds. It never is, even underwater, it will never extinguish.
Fascinating.
If you're interested, it's 110 gold.
I'll take it.
Perfect. So go ahead and add a candle of the deep to your inventory.
Or candle of this.
And I think I still have. He'll go ahead and procure a wand. I still have this from quite a while ago.
I don't remember.
He'll wave the wand at you, make a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy. Other nat 20.
Aw. He kind of frowns for a minute. Darn it. It's a wand of smiles.
Wait, didn't Aster buy the Wand of Smiles and
I
then
don't think he did. Did you, David?
I remember
Oh,
no, I
yes,
didn't. We had to cast it.
Ophelia did. Okay,
Cast it on Flanar.
Yeah. I gotta remove that. I forgot he had bought it.
Of what?
The wand.
The Wand
of
of
Smiles.
Smiles.
Oh, yeah.
Long time ago. Sorry about that. I just didn't take it out of my inventory. David, turn on your fucking webcam.
Wand of Miles.
So, Mavi says, I'm afraid other than those, I don't really have anything.
It's alright. Nice seeing you though.
It was good to see you as well. And, please, come back anytime. I'm not sure I'll have anything, but anytime.
Oh, there was one other thing I kind of forgot about. Let me pull up my notes. I don't remember what her name is. God damn it. There's a person that runs a store nearby. Obilla?
Oh, yes, Obilla. What of her?
I think she fancies you quite a lot.
I'm sorry.
You had some notes scribbled down about you somewhere. I thought it was weird, and I almost forgot about it. But
Well, I am flattered, of course. I don't think you should be making such accusations without proof, though.
I mean, unless someone else was living there.
Well, I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Thank you.
What did I just walk in?
Me being a gossip
Goo told the
like 20 years ago.
Goo told Mafi that Obilla fancies him.
Oh, cool.
I'm not wrong, right?
That's
I saw that.
That's epic. That's cool. Who is that?
You don't
Yeah,
remember
Eric,
Obilla?
I remember all your.
The Furbolg, right?
Yeah.
It was a Furbolg lady that sold us groceries that one time.
Oh
and
yeah.
She wrote
Okay.
something that I don't remember what she had. She had something that was like Mafi's a cutie.
You have to go back and watch the episode because I'm not sure that was correct.
This
But
is
I'll-
Muffy
But
XOXO.
I will go back and rewatch the episode just in case. Yeah, Mafi will say, well, thank you for that. I don't think I was expecting that.
I'm surprised I remember it or misremember it.
Well, for now, let's just keep it as possible misremembering.
That's fair. I'm gonna go. I think they're probably worried about me or
Of course.
something's happened by now. Wouldn't surprise me.
Of course. By the way, your item looks different. It looks better.
Oh, it's had some improvements.
I can tell. Just be careful, all of you.
I don't know how capable we are of that at this point, but
How about don't?
I'll try.
I was going to say don't die, but
I kind of already have once.
yeah, don't stay dead. How about that?
I like that a lot better,
Let's go
yeah.
with that. If you die, don't stay dead.
Example, see Ezreal.
Shut up. I have 3 health, okay?
All right. So, making your way out of Mafi's shop, David.
Yeah?
Turn on your fucking webcam.
No, you can't make me.
I'll print the screen right now.
What'd you say?
You assassin, David?
Man, did I just hear Aster meets with an unfortunate fate?
Said I'll print the screen right now. Give me a second.
Just print the screen. Just fucking turn on your webcam. How hard is
I
that?
told you, this means that he has to put pants on. Leave the dude alone.
God.
Unfortunately, David doesn't know the secret. We're not wearing pants. All you need to do is just like have a blanket underneath you, just to make sure
Exactly.
nothing's covered.
Or just don't pan your webcam down.
Exactly.
I don't know, my webcam is pretty unwieldy.
Alright, so David, you rolled a 30, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you. No, I'm just joking.
That's exactly what you needed. I fucking said this is the highest difficulty possible. Where'd I find them? Oh, they're eating in a restaurant? How is that a 30?
That's not difficult. So you will find Xander and Matthew. You will actually find them in a bookshop. You notice that they don't seem interested at all in reading. More kind of using it as a place that they can talk where probably a lot of people won't hear them. But as you approach, talk, yeah. As you approach, you'll see Matthew kind of looks over, kind of surprised to see you. And you see Xander looks over and says, "Oh, Master, hello.
I've come with some news for you.
What do you? What's going
Yes. So, while we were in... What was fuck, I forgot the name of Dane's
Swindon.
place. Yeah. While we were in Swindon, we came across some interesting fellows. They said they're from Rome. It seems that there's a splinter group
Let's
among them.
not talk about that here.
Okay.
He actually, by not talking about it here, you realize he kind of just takes you to a back corner of the store.
Mm-hmm.
And says, "Okay, so you met people from our organization. What's going on?"
So it seems there's a splinter group among them. They still call themselves Rome, but they wish to go back to your time.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks at Matthew, who seems like genuinely surprised. He says, "I guess we may have some more allies after all. Do you know where they are?
Swindon.
Can you take
We're only-
take us to them?"
There were only 3 of them, but...
I mean, it's something.
We can try and have Israel message them if possible.
Is she with you?
I don't know where she is.
The automated Ezreal service.
I don't know them.
You know
Like-
one of them.
Yeah, you
But I don't know them. You have to regard them as a friend, don't you?
No, you just have to know them.
Yeah, you know Orc Dude and you know...
Do you regard
You met Orc Dude that one time and you
It's
met-
not. First off, it's not orc dude. It is half
A creature
troll
which
dude.
you are familiar. Okay, got
Oh,
Or ogre.
Fucking Zoom just froze, didn't it?
it. No, yes.
Maybe.
Yep, Zoom just froze.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed that.
Alright, I'm gonna swap
Da,
to
da, da, Superman.
swap to pre-screen and then we're gonna swap back. Hopefully it'll be fixed. Come on.
And we got a black screen, baby.
Peace
Streamlabs,
out.
you suck.
No.
Streamlabs, your fucking ass. Oh my god.
Hey, David. Good news. We're not on the stream. It's all completely black screen. You can turn on your
I
webcam
forgot
now.
that I was still on my Facebook page, and so everyone just got a quick flash of Godzilla with
What?
Godzilla with
It's with the cat.
Oh man.
The power of Boomer Book.
Oh my god. All right. Well.
Are we able to screen capture Zoom?
Yeah,
that
I
where
can
you're
do
going?
that. I can do that. Hang on. I'm gonna just scooch this over here, and then I'm gonna go to here, and I'm gonna add display capture, and add new source, and display to, and done, and there we go.
Gonna add and subtract and then display the logarithm on this graph.
All right, cool. We fixed.
We should do this anyway. We should get
Just as
Viv
a,
to make
as a backup.
make a like a.
Technical difficulties.
like a-
Please wait.
We should get Viv to make us like a grid. By the way, shout out to @TheyMightBeViv. She's got good graphic design commissions open.
She needs your money for the work that you probably really need.
All right, so let's continue. Then we'll see. To be honest, I'm quite pleased that you're here. We wanted yours. We need help. If you're at all interested. David.
David.
Davini.
Hello, I just got back. What's going on?
Okay. We fixed the webcam problem.
Okay.
And Zen will say,
But
I'm
you didn't.
quite happy to see you, but we need help. If you're interested.
With what?
As I told you before, I'm not just in this for getting home myself. I have friends that I want to protect and save. I think we know where my wife is.
That's so.
If you're interested, we could use all the help we could get.
Taking as much power away from Tremor is a priority.
Yes.
But we still have to be in good graces with the Empire.
I understand you have loyalties to keep, but Matthew and I are in agreement that you are really the only group we can trust to do this.
Uh-huh.
So if you have time, get back to us, okay?
I will tell the rest of them.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can meet up after the next mission. Since the Emperor has gotten potentially impatient.
Such is the nature of political figureheads.
Yeah.
But sooner than later, please. If time goes too long, then we may decide to undertake this on our own.
Make sure to send us a message just in case you decide to take it on your own.
I don't know if you've realized, but we're not exactly the most magically inclined individuals.
Just find Mafia or something.
We'll be sure to do that. Thank you.
It's good seeing you again.
It was good to see you as well, and hopefully, if you are available, we can... What is that sound?
Rick.
It's Rick! He's back.
Hello, Rick.
Hello.
Hopefully we can, figure something out. During this time, Rick, is there anything you want to be doing?
Trying to buy a brothel.
You have enough money to buy a brothel?
Unless you've spent all my money.
No.
We have not touched your money. We made sure not to touch your money.
Okay, so you will make a
How much would it cost?
You want to... So
That's a
let
good
me
question.
be completely... Let's be completely straightforward with how you want to approach this. Do you want to approach the Glamour of Flesh and try to purchase them, or are you trying to open your own business?
Purchase my own business.
The lock goes through the legal system. Let's do it. Okay.
The intimidating
I can't just go buy a house and be like, yes, this is where I'm gonna be running it out of.
Yep. Oh, closing that and that. There we go. I had to look up shit when I was describing magic items because I was like, I don't remember exactly what these things look like. Okay. Make an investigation check, Valak. And now we wait for him to return.
Is this Valak's passive income scheme?
I mean, it's possible. It's just gonna be a lot of legal stuff that we have to do. This is the legal episode, by the way, guys. We had Dayton's interrogation, now we have Valak becoming a businessman.
He intimidates the
well,
lawyer.
I mean-
As we all expected from his character.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hey,
you know,
man, you
he's
gotta think
thinking
it's-
of the big things. He's thinking of passive income. What are you doing?
Yeah, what do you do
Being
with your
sad
life?
about your
I'm trying to fix your ass, dude.
Being sad about your boyfriend.
I'm trying to fix you.
Man, see, look, man, Valak is playing the long game, if you didn't know.
Yeah,
By
you'll-
the way, I'm stalling because Rick muted himself again.
We could come back.
Yes.
Is that a Corsair?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Superior.
I mean,
I might be
they're
wearing a
better-
razor right now,
they're
but I
better than
fully.
Razor, I will
I-
acknowledge that.
I'm
No,
just
it's
like,
coarse
okay.
ground.
You needed
Close
what
one.
roll? Sorry.
Make an investigation check for me.
Not very good.
Not very good. Alright. I have to scroll all the way down because it put me back 6.
That's 6.
Okay. You didn't nat 1, so I'm not going to screw you over here. So you spend the better part of your time more or less attempting to locate a good location. Unfortunately, you're not quite finding anything that would be super suitable.
The location you find is the actual brothel in the Empire.
Yeah. Eventually, you will come across what appears to be a rather ramshackle building closer to the edge of the more regal district here in Nuxvar. Sizable, almost like a slightly smaller theater of sorts. However, it is in pretty big disarray. You get the sense, number one, you'll have to figure out if you want this location. Number one, you're going to have to figure out who owns it, and then number two, you're going to have to put a lot of money into the repairs. If that interests you, of course, you could go on a different day and keep trying to locate something more suitable.
Yeah, this will not work.
Okay. So we'll say for
But
the
it's-
day.
Maybe
It's
a
a
cave
theater.
would look better than this place.
It's a theater. You could have a strip club.
Burlesque.
Yeah, exactly.
Give him a brothel.
Yeah. Yeah, because as you're looking around, there's no real, in terms of like a brothel, there's no real rooms, you know? There's no place for any sort of paid for services to occur.
You know what Valak cares more about that is horse? Knowledge.
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 So that's Valak's time trying to locate a suitable place of business. I'll say eventually, unless there's anything else anyone wants to do, you will get a message. I will say it's you, Ezreal. We'll get a message.
Always me.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
Get a message stating that the Emperor has finished his business and is ready to see you.
Alright. Where is everyone?
Make an investigation check.
God damn it.
You're gonna have to find us first, loser.
How's a 4 looking?
Okay. You bump into a number of people who might be your friends. It's one of those things where it's like, from behind they look like them, and then you turn them around and they're not them.
By the way, what about the time would be?
You meet Ravioli's twin brother, Linguini.
One more time?
What would the time be when this is happening?
Sundown, you're looking at roughly 6 o'clock-ish, 6, 7 o'clock-ish.
6, 7, and we came in.
Or
Oh,
you came in the
midday?
morning. You came in the morning, like it was
In the
like
morning,
10 a.m.
okay.
I believe, when you guys teleported.
That's a lot of time on the wire. I think. Yeah, if there's been no discussion, Dayton would have been at the house this entire time doing his stuff. And if there's been no discussion about what's been happening, I think he's going to start making his way toward the brothel.
All right. We're getting back to the glamour of flesh. Here we go.
But that's only a part of the problem with this get the group back together issue. But
Well, I mean, we're all busy doing stuff.
It's true.
Would have come back at this point. Maybe.
Well, it's just
Well-
towards the end at this point, you know. All right, let me pull up my notes about the glamour of flesh because all good DMs keep all their notes in their cell phone.
Yeah.
Even more so.
Sponsored by Samsung.
I don't know. But
No,
maybe
it's
one
not.
day. Call us.
We'll talk.
We'll do business. You know, you'll supply us with stuff. We'll have nothing to give you in return. It'll be great.
Your people talk to our people. Our people talk,
Talk to
by the
Luke.
way. Yeah.
Luke, he's our legal team.
Yeah, Luke is our legal team.
Yeah, I'll talk to me and I'll forget everything you've said and I won't relay it to the others because I'll forget.
Oh yeah, oh yes. We were offered like $10,000 to do the sponsorship like 2 months ago. I never said anything. All right. So, making your way inside the Glamour of Flesh, you are immediately greeted to the sight of scantily clad men and women. And as you enter, you see a few of them kind of take notice of you. Some shoot kind of nods and smirks your way, others wink. And you will see a rather promiscuous-looking dragonborn walk over. Female. Says, "Well, hello, sweetheart.
And how you doing?
I'm doing well. Welcome to the Glamour of Flesh. What can we do for... What kind of services can we provide for you today?"
Well, I assume that you are barrier to entry. Real quick, I want to make sure what's your policy on information getting out, we'll say.
To what degree information?
Well, I mean, if
Do you
someone
have
were to
people
bed down,
that you'd rather not know, that you'd rather not have know you're here? Or is it more personal tastes that you'd rather not have the public or those close to you finding out?
I suppose personal taste would be the better option. I don't exactly know what exactly to call this.
Well, I can assure you that we treat all of our valued guests as confidential as possible. Whatever
good enough for me.
arrangements you make with your consort, that's completely up to you. Although I can't completely guarantee that gossip won't go around.
Naturally. Alright. Well, be told, I am looking for someone obviously taller, as I'll, compare heights between her.
She's
Obviously taller.
definitely she's a dragonborn. She's
Yeah.
much taller than you are.
Obviously taller, stronger built. A lady that will be just as strong as she can be sensitive.
Racial preference?
It's racist.
It's a brothel.
It's a weird request, but don't happen to have any of them blue skin, come for the water types. Maybe, at best, Dayton is going to attempt to explain what a water genasi is without really knowing what a water genasi is.
She thinks, kind of looks around. Not working today, I'm afraid.
Well, I mean, it's an option. Don't mean that. Yeah.
By the way, male or female? Male or female? Female, correct?
Yeah.
Female, alright. Let me ask around. I'll see what I can find.
All right. I'll be right here.
I'm sorry?
I'll be right here.
Of course. By the way, where are my manners? I find her name. Kabirith. I'm the proprietor.
Kabir.
Kabirith.
Kabir. Right.
She's the proprietor?
She is.
He's a pie eater.
If you
It's
recall,
not the it's not the tiefling.
If you recall, after you came here, she said that she was a worker here.
Yeah, I do recall that.
The proprietor of the establishment, as she pointed out when you got here, was a dragonborn female.
Huh. Okay.
Well, Kabir, pleasure meeting you. Dayton Swan for the moment. And if it's a situation where none of the other ladies have interest, I might have an interest in you.
Well, first of all, I'm a bit more pricey than the others. Second of all, I'm sure I could find something for you.
Well, I'm just throwing it out on the table.
I've definitely seen myself as the more physically built sort of woman, but you won't find sensitivity. I can assure you of that.
So you're one of those. Respectful.
And she'll kind of turn, make her way in, and it's about. You can actually see her going to the different women who work here, and actually talking to them. She points you out, kind of speaks to them for a moment, and you see some of them genuinely just kind of say no. Others seem interested in you, but as soon as you start to realize that she begins describing what you're looking for, a lot of them seem almost turned off by the notion. Eventually, however, you will see a single individual, a female elf, come forward, away from the rest, and say, I was told my services were requested.
Yes.
Apologies that I'm not what you were looking for, skin-wise.
Oh, it's not a big deal. It's just one of those things. I've been pining over a lady, and she's currently unavailable. We'll say.
Smile. She sees a big smile come across her face, and she says, well, I can definitely help you forget about your lady troubles. But are you looking for a good time, or are you looking for someone to talk to?
Ooh. Hadn't even thought about that. Well, first off, real quick, if I might have your ear.
Yes, of course.
Slightly. I'm gonna very carefully just go.
She leans in, kind of.
To be clear, I am not necessarily a male. So if this at any point seems to not be something that you're interested in, I will understand.
She turns her head, whispers back into your ear, and she says, honey, I deal with all types.
Well,
Oh, Eric, your webcam.
Oh, webcam, no, don't do this. Get back into focus. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Fixed it.
well,
Focus, just like our D&D stream.
if that's the case, then how about we say pleasure, and if it happens to lead into a little bit longer, conversation after.
Of course. And she kind of gives you a coy smile as she takes your arm. And she said your name was Dayton, correct?
In here.
I like that. Man of mystery. She kind of gives you a wink before leading you upstairs. Make a Constitution saving throw.
What?
What do you mean?
They're boning.
I mean,
how
he said
good
it's
are
there for pleasure. You know that this is how I roll this stuff before it's the fade
As
to
a-
black.
Constitution?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's stamina. It's your Constitution.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Alright, I got you.
12.
12? Okay.
12.
Not terrible. So an evening is had between you two. More so for you than her.
And during this escapade, is she understanding?
She's understanding. You get the sense. You get the sense the reason she stepped forward is because she's usually the one who deals with the broken types. Or at least is the most comfortable dealing with the broken types. And that's also partially the reason you start to think that some of the consorts, even though it would have been some quick coin, were kind of off-put in taking it. Probably not as comfortable taking those kinds of requests. By the way, it's 250 gold.
250?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's only, it's 35 gold.
35.
Yeah.
Hold on really quick while I double check
Expect
how
you look
much
to be like,
platinum
what?
is.
Although, that's also, like, that's basically like paying $350 in real money.
Platinum is 10 gold pieces.
Mhm.
35.
Turn my thing on.
Well, then we'll have 3 platinum pieces taken out, and then 5 gold.
All right.
But before I do go ahead and call that, though, very quickly, in regards for, well, actually, I'll ask: did we have time for a conversation, or was
As much time as you. I mean, you're paying her. So.
How long is this taking? How long have we all been separate?
Well, I assume you guys have been separated for a number of hours. Because you were doing
Right.
research. Balak was looking for a place of business. Goo would have been the one that took the least amount of time. Because he just went to Mafi's. And he knew exactly
I
what
was gone for like 30 minutes, so then I came back, I think.
And then everybody's gone.
well? The reason why I ask is because the conversation will eventually lead into how do I start to shift away from what I'm portraying as to someone that I might like better.
So she will. I'm assuming this is after things have been done.
Mhm.
So she kind of sits in a very fine robe, her legs kind of crossed one over the other, her hands rested on her knee. Well, it's a bit of a tough question. Smiles and says, I guess the first thing is to come to terms with what you want to achieve with yourself. Who do you want to be?
Well, I mean, I do want to run the family business. That's obvious.
Right, but do you want to do it as some crass talking, horny man?
No, I mean, that's just how I was trained to portray myself.
Right, but is that who you are?
That part I don't know.
Well, that's step number 1, dear. Figuring out what you want. And if you don't know what you want, then there's not really a whole lot you can do to change.
This gonna be comfortable.
Rick, did you just get back?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dayton is having a conversation with the cons with
The whore.
a whore about how to go forward in his life.
Yes.
As we all do.
That's exactly where you go for advice.
For a therapy session.
Why do you have to pay for like fucking group therapy when you have horse? it's
Hey,
a double
there you-
yeah, it's like a double whammy. You get to have fun times and you get therapy. The win-win.
Weird.
Maybe I should send a real there.
Why do you think I wanted to open one? Then I could collect your money for doing it.
It's like, okay, so Vlog's like whole gimmick is like it's a normal brothel, and then it has a group therapy like section.
I'll work there simply as a therapist, not as anything else.
Anyway, continue, Dayton.
Then you make Block mad. Imagine how that's gonna go.
Anyway,
I just want to be comfortable, and after a few weeks I've been with the group I've been running with, I've almost begun questioning if I am comfortable as this.
Oh, whoops. My mother is screaming right now, so I'm muting myself so you guys don't catch that on the audio.
yeah. Well,
Just get a baseball
Well-
bat and you wave it around.
while we're waiting, the stream is sponsored by They Might Be Viv. Not really, but she did all our art for us.
That's not a sponsor,
Twitter-
that's just an awesome person.
Yes.
Yes.
But,
I think we won't have a little bit more.
yeah. Okay, let's continue. We're good now.
Would you send me, Chris?
She'll kind of say, well, again, it's really the only way you're going to know. Figure out what you want to do with your life. If it's taking over the business, then she gets this sort of devious smile on her face. If you need a partner, could always use a bit of extra income. But that's first things first. Figure out what you want. Once you figured that out, trust me, it becomes much easier.
Yeah. I won't hold you up anymore. Thank you.
Honey, you're the one paying. You can keep me as long as you'd like.
Well, I also don't want to hold you up for
As
any
I said,
sob
I'm
stories or otherwise.
Oh my god, honey, I've had men come in here and start crying before anything even started. If anything, you're an improvement.
I'm thankful that I'm in the higher echelons in your good graces. Thank you.
So proper. She'll kind of lean over. She gives you like a pretty big kiss on the cheek. Just get yourself collected. Figure out what you want. And say fuck it to anybody who disagrees with that. She gives you a wink. Gets up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go get a quick bath. And then see if there's anybody else in need of my service. Feel free to use the room as long as you need. She'll make her way out. You never got her name.
As should use, I will go ahead and say in Elvish, Godspeed to you.
Smiles. Gives you, like I said, another wink before she makes her way out.
Well, at least I got a little bit of action out of that. That's been my day.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I know. Daytona, at that point, will start trying to actually get back together, start putting her stuff back up.
Yep, easy enough. You got enough time that I'm not going to make you roll disguise kit. You have time to make sure that everything is as it should be. Ezreal, desperately trying to find your friends. Make another investigation check.
If this doesn't pan out, I've got a plan.
Okay.
Okay, you also have a cool
No.
entrance.
Well, it's better.
All right.
That's a 5.
Luke needs to declare the cantrip before making the roll.
All
All right.
So a 5.
Okay. I'll hear the results before I go on with the plan.
About 2 hours.
No, I'm not gonna wait 2 hours. If I don't find them, I'm gonna send.
No.
How many friends?
You've found no friends.
No, how many friends do I have? It's Dayton, Aster, Goo, Valak.
That's it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
You only
I'm
have 4 friends. How does that make you feel?
What
Did
about
Carrion leave us already?
bad.
I was gonna say it depends on where
yeah.
Carrion is.
Alright, Carrie.
so is he just like God, or like how did it work?
I'm not gonna try to write. It's too difficult at this point to try to write the story. All I'm saying is basically he stayed behind in Swindon.
So I've got 4 friends at the moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4 spell slots gone. I was
Okay.
gonna say, meet up at the Castle Gates.
The
Past
castle
that.
gates.
Yeah, meet up at the Castle Gates. The Emperor is ready to see us.
Emperor is ready to see us. All right. Anybody want to respond to that message?
By pastel, you mean castle, right?
That was me.
Where would I be currently?
As of right now, Valak, you will have essentially just finished up scouting for potential locations and finding nothing that would accommodate what you're looking for.
With this message, is this after?
I'll say it is as you are getting dressed.
Hey, like, give me a moment to go ahead and zip up my pants real quick. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
Lovely.
And how far
where would
away
I?
from the castle gates?
You finished 30 minutes ago. What would you have been you finished 30 minutes into your thing. What would you have been doing all this time?
I probably would have tried to find Ezreal.
Alright, so we'll say you would have been with Ezreal.
Okay.
I can save a spell slot that way.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys make your way to the pastel.
Yeah.
I like to cast locate.
I knew you were gonna go there. Locate. Where's the castle? Locate. There it is.
Locate player character.
I like to cast locate NPC. Alright, so you guys make your way to the palace. Which I keep reiterating is a palace, but you people keep calling it a castle. There's a fucking difference.
You know what we mean, Eric.
That's why we will refer it to the Palace Castle.
The pastel, yeah, exactly. Like
Man,
I
it's
say the
gone-
word.
Man, it's gone from pastel to passel. So, you guys make your way into the palace proper, where you see the Emperor is currently sat at his throne. So you enter. Favorite view. It's a pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to see you too.
Now, I'm sure Rovius has told you about the concerns that I have been having with your group. Well, I
Of
do
course.
appreciate your endeavors in assisting
two birds with one stone.
Xander's wife.
Yeah, Xander's wife. My bad.
Yeah. Matthew's the mute.
Yep, my bad.
Guys, this is 2020. They all share the wife.
Uh-huh.
They
Well, I
were
mean,
doing
the
that
army's
in the
already-
1500s too.
A healthy polycule.
Back on the lyre, Dayton's just gonna go. Well, they're already making strides to the east anyway. Why the fuck should we go ahead and interfere with them if they're already making their own headway?
I mean, they did say they're kind of losing. I don't know how much help we're gonna be, but something.
So we're running into a situation where we can either do the Dark Hollow, which sounds like a spooky, scary place, or we help an army actually win a fucking war on the east side.
But
Tough call.
Corona, we have friends there. That's a town we're very familiar with.
Ah, so it's a personal stake then.
Yes.
Then I can go with your personal stakes then. That's what your gut tells you what to do.
What do you all think?
I think that if we're going to continue work with the Empire, and certainly neglected to help them out.
We've technically
Guess
made
so.
an agreement with them.
Well, yeah, we made an agreement with them, but we also made an agreement with Daywalker. Of course, naturally, that agreement with Daywalkers can't exactly be redeemed due to the unfortunate circumstances that we found ourselves there.
Hold on, I think I know what's going on with my fucking thing. I hate it. I
What's
hate my
going
voice
on?
meter. My voice meter keeps not picking up on my voice because it was doing that thing earlier where it would hear me talk, but then it would take in the background noise and it would just play my air conditioner over the mic. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So we turned it up, but now I have to turn it back down because it's not letting me talk quietly. Or quiet-ish. I think if we're going to continue working with them, we should do whatever will give them the most headway.
So you're saying we help in the war effort?
That's my vote, yeah.
Well, as I said, you have personal stakes. So, if you want to put a vote into it, I'll say you can go ahead and head off into the Corona area.
Are we back at our manor yet, or no?
I assume you guys would have been making your way there.
Yeah. Just tell us when we get there or whatever.
Yeah, I'll say you guys are there.
Okay.
So you guys are having this conversation probably either in your waiting room, or in your living room, or in the dining area.
There is also another issue that has to be resolved.
What issue would that be? Let me think here. We went to Swindon. We got ourselves messed around with the Daywalkers there. So we can't exactly do anything about that. I think that issue's kind of resolved. I think you... Wait, did any of you talk with the two dudes that you said that we were supposed to talk about? You talked to them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did they
I-
say?
They would like to get in contact with them, and Matthew. It was Matthew, right, Eric? That's not the mute.
Xander's the one who can talk. Matthew's the mute.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Fucking
fuck.
useless ass
How dare you not
intelligence-based
remember?
characters.
Shut
How
up,
dare you
Lou.
not remember every single detail about the
How
character?
dare your character be intelligence-based, you fucking moron.
Yeah, fuck you. Sanders said he knows where his wife is. He would eventually like our help with it.
And where is that?
I didn't get to ask him that information. I was hoping that we could ask him before making our decision.
Very well.
So they're looking for transport back over to Swindon, and apparently, along with that comes the agreement of knowing where the wife is. Which, how's that important?
they haven't moved her in that time, and if they have, hopefully we can find a lead as to where they're taking her next.
If that is where she is, then her double wouldn't be too far either.
My thoughts exactly. So if we... Assuming they haven't moved locations. And you see, like, as he speaks on this, he kind of starts kind of running his fingers together. Like, genuine, like, concerns coming to him.
Well, that kind of ruins a little bit of planning on our end. We were planning on actually heading over to another location, but now that we have it here, what's the thought process now, team?
I was thinking of killing two birds with one stone. No offense, by the way.
Oh, we're gonna be splitting the party, are we?
What?
What?
Well, I mean, like,
Oh.
some of us go to one place and then some of us go to the other place. What about...
Jordan, don't do this to me!
No, the only person who's splitting party is Dayton. He wants to go on his own.
I am saying this in character as a good member of as Jordan Howard. I do not want to split the party, but however, as Dayton, this is absolutely the best idea according to him.
Eric
Yeah.
just looks at the team. Who has less members? Which team am I gonna kill?
You know, Dayton, for some reason I'm picking up that that's going to be a bad idea. Just get a feeling.
So you know what,
For some reason.
It's okay, guys. Do what you want. I'll set up 2 separate encounters. It's okay.
I'll
need
mur-
sleep.
I hear sobbing
I
far
don't-
away.
I don't need sleep.
I think the gods are telling us that we cannot split up.
All right, first off, you are talking to you are a member for a god, not for multiple gods. Number 2, the cries that I hear, they are absolutely cries I hear that also happen to revolve around a special book that's on a
But you guys can also hear the giant floating pair of eyeballs in the sky that judges everything I do.
Yeah, he keeps talking. I hear something in my mind all the time. Talking about a webcam.
Okay, I think we're getting a little too meta. Let's reel it back a bit.
I think they're too
Yes, stop.
schizophrenic. We have to kill, euthanize them before it's too late.
Yes, darlings.
Oh god. Okay, back to the matter.
That's what up.
Dayton is recommending you split the party.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think we should all stay together.
Oh, damn, why don't you just take you and your horse to go look that way and we'll all go that way?
Oh, really? That's how we're gonna do this, huh?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, I'll be sure to go ahead and take the fucking artifact, and you can go ahead and go fuck yourself. How about that?
I don't have no artifact. I'm the only
Yeah.
one that doesn't.
Yeah, and I'll pat the rapier at my side. Yeah, don't.
Everyone, let's
I'm
calm
stronger
down.
without it.
We're all strong, we're beautiful people, we're lovely, we're a good team. Let's all stick together, please.
BLM. Big guys matter.
You see, Xander kind of gives you like an under the table high five.
Big guys matter.
Big
Is that a
guys
new
and-
movement coming on?
Anyway,
You're a big
It's the
guy.
barbarian movement.
Alright,
so
so.
Dayton, we should sit with the party. It'll be extremely painful. You're a big guy. For you.
Well, if you are interested in helping us, and as Vasta said, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If you have business in Black Hollow, we'd be willing to assist you with that.
But like, first, hold up. Like, do you want to make sure like you go to the place you were thinking
No,
about, or do
absolutely.
you want to?
No, there's no question. If we're coming with you, we're going to the encampment first. Nadia's safety is our top priority.
plus we can have an extra ally.
Well, once she recovers, assume she's been in the best situation.
Best to prepare first. We'll try and head out. If all goes as planned, we can head out first and try to deal with our problem, and then meet along the way, if possible.
If that's what you think the better move would be.
I mean, it's up to how things are. However, I'm gonna point to Ezreal. If you got some like friends over where you were talking about over in Corona, maybe like tell them that shit's gonna go expectedly awry. You know, at least give them fair warning.
I think they already know if the warning is coming from inside.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hold you right there. If there's one thing that I know is that some of the common folk, and it's a terrible term to use, they tend to be able to just think about themselves. They don't normally like reach out and go like, oh, what else is happening outside around my sphere? There might be actual chance that they may be cognizant of it, but they may not know like the hammer's about to like fall down and basically squash the heads in.
What do you want me to do? Hi, everyone. Shit's going down. Good luck.
Well, like at least warn them and say like, hey, you know, like maybe contemplate getting out of the area to make sure that you are alive.
You know, like one of those preachers, you can preach about Denia, the world ending, and then make some profit with selling books from Denia.
Oh, yes. That's what Denia is all about, profit. Not the spread of knowledge or furthering of ideas. No, just profit. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful machine we're living in, isn't it?
I know a certain someone like that. Interesting fellow.
I'm sure they're lovely.
How do we get to this conversation? All I said was just like let them know so that you can make a smart and informed decision to get the fuck out.
I'm just trying to make the best trade deal in the history of trade deals here.
Oh god. Let's not get into that.
God.
So?
So, yeah.
This is
Dandy.
a you guys conversation. If you have anything to ask Xander and Matthew, ask them.
For how long?
How far... Oh, go on.
Yeah, I'm just asking how long until they head out.
As I said, the sooner the better. We shot for 2 weeks, but we might be leaving in a couple of days. If things all go well and we get the supplies we need.
How far off is it from Black Hollow?
If my calculations are correct, we are roughly 13 miles outside.
How long is that travel?
13 miles walking? I'd say roughly, I will look. You know what? I'm not gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not even gonna, like, pretend like I know it. Here's what I'm gonna do.
That should be less than a day.
I'm gonna go to Google
No,
Maps.
that's I can walk a mile in 16 minutes easy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Google Maps.
Like that's like 4 or 5 hours.
I'm gonna go
That's
Google
not too
Maps.
far.
Okay. How long is this? So this is...
My house to this McDonald's.
Okay, but no, basically I'm basing it off of rough estimates. So from the Wendy's near my house is a mile, and it takes 23 minutes, according to Google. So multiply 23 by 13, that's how long it would take to walk.
Let me get my calculator out.
I'll do it real quick, hang on.
What was it, 25 times 13?
25 times...
5 hours? Roughly 5 hours.
325 minutes, so 60, 124 is 40, about 5.5 hours.
That's not bad.
So yeah, you guys are 5.5 hours outside of Black Hollow.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, if we leave earlier than Daylor and his crew. Of course, Daylor's not gonna be out there because
He's the
Uh,
emperor and would never.
yeah, because he's part of the bourgeoisie and we're just the
He's-
proletariat.
Uh,
Because,
he- he's actually a level 23 wizard, if you didn't know.
yeah,
Actually,
He is.
actually, he's level 40 epic. Super
epic
hyper,
gamer.
Super hyper boss, super deluxe. Collector's
Paladin,
edition.
He's secretly a god. This is what
I
I'm
think
saying.
we're gonna get a little off
Yeah.
of focus this entire session.
Yeah,
I
well,
know,
why can't he
right?
just win the entire war?
I know, right?
So, we should probably, let him know that we're gonna be doing the Black Hollow
Good
mission.
job, Luke. For a lot of applause.
Yes.
So, yeah, and he'll say, Xander will say, and again, if you're at all willing to assist us before you complete your mission there, once we get Nadia, we're more than willing to come assist you.
That's the plan. We'll regroup after we talk to the Emperor and see what he wants us to do. If we can maybe head out early.
Sounds good.
Can I scan the map to see any like area we've been to before that's like actually close to Black Hollow?
Yeah. Let me get the map out again real quick. The closest place you've ever been to Black Hollow is Valadon.
Mm.
But even that's a couple days.
Okay.
In a couple days is not too bad.
Yeah, it's a couple days outside Black Hollow.
But if we go there, we could check on the guy.
The guy?
The guy.
The guy, the
Yes.
Rome member.
The one that's a part of your church now?
Yeah.
Man, just completely ignoring Dark Elf Dad.
Yeah.
What an evil person.
He's not a dark elf.
Yes,
Go
he
on.
is.
No, he's not. He's a high
Sirdar.
elf.
Sirdar?
Oh, Senrith?
No, Sirdar.
Cedar.
Wow, completely forgot. Wow, okay, that plot line's out there. Glad I spent so much time working on your
He's in
individual
the
story.
Underdark.
Yeah,
We can't.
It ain't too marvelous for you.
This is what I get for working overtime. Overtime.
He's in the Underdark. We can't exactly go that far out of our way.
But you absolutely could.
But you absolutely can.
Anyway, how are we gonna go ahead and relay our information toward the
Just
Emperor?
like, I don't know. What are these people? Why do I play in this game?
I'm just gonna go lie down for a second.
I love SpongeBob.
Alright, so let's continue. So yes, the closest place is Valadon.
All right, well, let's round up and go to the palace. Talk with an
Okay.
emperor
Yeah,
about
at like
going
at like
to-
11 p.m. Yeah.
It's a bit late at this point.
We could send to him.
You could send
No.
He's taking a bath.
Yes! Sending!
Why?
Do it!
Alright, Luke, you sending a message?
Why?
Let the
Also,
spell
did you-
casting flow through you.
Here's my other question. Are you guys actually sending a message to anybody in Karana?
Probably do that.
What do I say?
Alright.
Should probably check up on Talon. Check
I
up
was gonna say
on
Dayton
Skill.
gave you like the advice, just saying. In his mind, he's like, let them know, like, this is bad, and it may be better for them to leave in case we can't be there.
Why am I the only one with sending in this party?
'Cause I'm a monk.
And I'm a bard.
I'm looking at you, Aster
You're the
Florence.
barbarian.
I'm a barbarian.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Dude, Valak, just cast sending. I mean, you're like a 20th level wizard. Come on.
Yeah.
I think I have the stats to do it.
David,
Wait.
you're a barbarian with a negative 17 strength modifier, huh?
Yeah, I'm cursed. I'm sorry. It's part of my backstory.
Alright,
okay,
Naruto
so,
Black Sword.
alright, so Luke, what are you saying?
I hate my life.
I hate
number
my
one.
life. Wait, I hate my life. Okay.
Number one, who are you sending it to?
Ezekiel?
Talon.
Ezekiel.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
Ezekiel or Talon, everybody?
Probably Talon because he's more likely to still be there.
Ezekiel is a mover and a groover, baby.
Yeah,
We don't know where he is.
I've been hearing there's trouble in Corona with the erupt. Stay safe. We'll be there when we can.
Anything else? You have 6 left.
I think that's it.
Okay. Alright, send off the spell. Moment passes. Another moment passes. Yeah, I'm aware. Just, if you're gonna come here, don't be stupid. That's it.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if that was because he was exceptionally tired or something happened to him.
Did he sound in pain? Or did he just sound
Make
tired?
an insight check.
24.
He was in pain.
Oh, God! No!
Split the party. Split
We're
the
not gonna
party.
split the party! We can't do that!
Actually,
Yes,
you
we
physically-
can.
You physically can't because Astra's the only one with teleport.
Yo, we technically can. I have 2 teleports.
Block is
What?
it trying to learn that every time he casts it?
Block's like, oh, so you do this. I see. Block teleports to an island. I see. I'm never doing that again.
How many days is it gonna take realistically, everybody? Like, we just pop out the fucking erupt and then go on our merry way. You know? We gotta help Talon. We have to help Talon. Literally, we have to help Talon.
I know what you're feeling, but at the same time, if you want to make sure that Talon or at least someone from Corona gets some help, the only option is a split party. That's literally the only option you got.
How? Jordan, explain to me. Explain to me how that is the only option we have.
Oh, I love making these
They
situations
said-
happen.
Okay, they said they were going to leave
Okay.
in 2 weeks. Give or take, some days.
Okay,
But we have that time frame of 2 weeks.
that is if the body has not been moved, which I'm assuming that in 2 weeks the body will be moved.
I'm not saying it's gonna take 2 weeks. I'm saying we do the fucking business in Corona first.
I love the fact that you said do the business, which is something that I absolutely use all the time.
But it's true. We have to help Talon.
Okay. Here's
He's
the
a-
super secret strat. So we use the backup characters. I and Eric went quiet.
Oh no.
That's the secret strat.
Oh no. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a
give-
friend you've never met before. Please help us. And then we just fucking snap to our backups. That's a good
I was
plan.
gonna say you already like set yourself up for failure because your sending message was like implying hope that we were going to be there in the first place.
You aren't gonna be there. Now we have to be there, dude.
Hey, now you don't have to. Chris is
You
just
don't
like,
have to be here.
Hate all of you.
Listen.
I encourage this chaos.
Okay. Alright, let me calm down. Let me
Yeah, I was
explain
gonna
my
say
point
in character
succinct-
sense.
Let me explain my point succinctly.
Mhm.
Talon's there!
Talon's there. I want to suck his dick.
We
Little
all
boy
like
we took
Talon.
care of once.
He's a man now, dog.
Alright.
Alright.
In character, after Esriel gets this message,
Uh-huh.
what is her option?
And
What is her
action.
vote at this point?
And action.
How far away is Karada from?
Other side of the other side of the continent.
Mm-hmm.
I have a map.
Split the party.
I need to post the map.
Up characters. Backup characters.
Talon's already in trouble. God.
Oh, you mean the guy that was with us like a little while? Oh, fuck. Like, did he say anything? Like, we're fucking besieged by roving fucking soldiers.
He's in pain.
You could send another message to see what the fuck's going on, just saying.
Yeah, get more information.
Block cast message.
Alright,
Nah.
Alright, Block, what are you saying?
70 words, Valak.
70 words.
70! Hang on a second.
All right.
Yeah.
Message, number one, message a cantrip. Number two, you need to have the copper wire. Number
No,
three,
no,
it's
he's
only
having-
within a specific range.
No,
It's a
no.
12th level spell.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Valak's actually a secret god. He just pretends like he
Ah.
exists on the mortal plane.
Yeah, have you ever seen Valak actually go down for real?
Yeah, think about
I've
that for a
never actually
second.
seen it.
Think about that, huh?
Yeah, he
By
takes like
fairies.
Oh, yeah, fairies!
Are we
actually-
done?
Yes,
made
okay,
a
go ahead, go ahead.
No, I mean, is this session over? Are we
No.
gonna be able to focus?
Session over. No, Luke, you gotta endure this pain.
A choice needs to be made.
I have
This
things
is
I want to
this is
do.
what happens when Valak comes back.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright. What's going on? Maybe we can be there sooner than we thought. Are you okay?
That's it? Alright, you pooping? Okay, so eventually you'll hear. I'm fine. Mostly. I was a bit more reckless than I should have been. But we're fine. Just a few broken bones. We'll be okay. If you're busy.
If and it cuts off.
You'll
That
see
was
you'll get the
25.
message. You're busy. Sorry, I got this spell too and I forgot it's 25 words.
He says he'll be okay.
Respond to that for free.
You can respond to it for free.
Are you sure you're going to be okay? We can. Hold on. Let me. My brain's moving faster than my mouth is.
Hold on,
We
let
can.
me. My brain is moving faster than. That's it.
Shut up, Eric.
I'm stopping at we can.
holy.
Are you sure you'll be okay? We can be there at any moment. We don't want you getting seriously hurt.
He will send a message back because this is now using his spell slots.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'll be fine. The guards here are doing good work.
Alright. Please let me know if anything changes, and we'll be there. We can teleport now. See you soon, okay?
That it?
Yep.
Okay. You'll get a response.
Fair enough. He says he's alright, but I don't know. I'm worried he's going to be too reckless.
More reason for us to get our job done and then teleport there as quick as possible.
Not to say
Yeah.
that you all haven't been reckless before either, so you know.
Do you want to message anybody else?
Yo,
Do we have anyone else in mind?
let's see here.
And Corona,
We have Headmaster. We have
if
the
I can recall
Headmaster,
any of the
we have
Gabork family, you could
Talon,
contact them.
Gaborik, Octa's mom.
What's that gonna do?
Octa's dad.
Message.
Oh, he's
He's
dead.
dead.
Oh, I have to spell talk to dead. Don't worry about it.
Stepdad.
You never
No,
made
we're
the,
not
the-
talking to Rembrandt. Fuck off.
You never made the
Understood.
wine.
Yeah, you never made
Oh
dead
yeah,
people
dad
wine.
wine. Oh yeah, dad wine. We were too caught up in fighting a dragon, you know.
You can also message Ezekiel if you wanted to. The
Yep,
Lord knows how much help that's gonna be.
You can even message Trimmer if you so desire.
Yo,
Hey,
Trevor.
No
how-
guarantees about
message
whether or not.
Trevor.
Yo, Trevor. How are you doing?
Yeah, you can
Hey,
message.
Tremor, it's your girl. Fuck it, I'll message Ezekiel.
What up, bitch boy?
Send
What
to
up?
Ezekiel, okay?
Karada's in serious danger. I don't know where you are, but they might need help. If you are there, stay safe. If not, still. Swag. Oh, that'll be it.
Alright.
Still do. That'll be it.
Alright. Still swag. Got it.
Wag.
That's 2 words, by the way. Thanks for letting me know. I'm not there right now. Is Talon doing okay? So what'd you get back?
He's hurt, but he says he's fine. I'm starting to get worried. He's a bit reckless, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how soon I can be back. Kinda doing some exploring right now. I'll let you know. That's it.
Epic. So what's the plan, fellas?
Man, you don't want to follow it up? Man.
Dark Hollow. That's
All
bad.
What am I
right,
supposed
so-
to say? Have fun.
Dark
Where are
Hollow.
you exploring?
Dark.
What's your plans for the future? Did you want to ask Ophelia out while she's still here?
Ophelia's not here though.
Shh, he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that.
My bird will murder you.
By the way, just to kind of clarify, is Esriel relaying anything back while
Yeah.
she's sending these? Okay.
Yes, I am.
So wait, what's the plan now? Because we're gonna go to Corona, but then we were told like, oh, there's a thing over here at Black Hollow, and now you're making the case about going to Corona again.
I don't know. I was gonna get up and start pacing. I want to abstain. I want to go with what the group wants to do.
You will see that Matthew has stepped away at some point while the sending has been going on. He comes back with with several of these chilled glasses with a thin stem and a rather bowl-like structure to the actual glass itself. The drink itself is tinted this very beautiful yellow and red. And he will start handing drinks out to everybody.
Ah,
And
sick.
Israel
How
will
much?
Come over to you and give you one.
Thank you. Or
Oh yeah, that's right. You're the Newt one, so you don't know. I can't tell you how much this cost, does it?
We can just write it down or, fingers.
I'll start drinking, just kind of still pacing.
It tastes like strawberry and banana.
Ooh.
Is it
Does
rich in vitamins? And
Fucking
potassium.
dickhead.
Is it
it's a-
alcoholic?
It's a strawberry banana teeny.
Ooh.
Dayton will
Is
take
it
a drink, but he
alcoholic?
will leave.
Yes, it is.
Dayton
Should
will
I
take a
make-
drink, but he is.
No,
leaving
it's
two
a
gold
it's a
pieces.
fruity drink. Like you're not gonna get drunk off one.
Made for bitches like me.
It's like 99% the sweet stuff, 1% alcohol.
To be fair, I am like 5'4" and 100 pounds.
And you'll be fine.
So-
You'll be fine as long as you're not downing them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to go to Corona, then like, that's your thing.
Is there a way I can not backlog. Insight check what has already happened.
And what are you insight checking exactly?
Are you trying to remember what happened in character?
No, I'm trying to, when Talon said he was okay.
Oh, you want to see if he's being honest.
Yeah.
Make an insight check.
20?
20?
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, it seemed like he was being honest. I mean, there was a tinge of, I don't want this person to worry about me, so I'm just gonna say I'll be fine. But for the most part, he did genuinely think that the guards had it handled and were doing a good job.
I mean, he was being honest. I think mostly, he says the gods can handle it, but what if they can't? They don't know what they're dealing with. We don't know what they're dealing with. It's the Erupt. We don't know anything about them yet.
All right, I'm gonna sell this for you. All right. Do you care more about the friends you've made so far, or do you care more about getting the Empire business done? We'll start with that as the baseline.
Well, this is Empire business. Either
Let's igno-
way.
I'm saying which one is a bigger priority to you?
Well, of course it's my friends.
Well, then if it's a matter of your friends, then let's not take into account the mission. On one hand, you have being able to release someone else to help out with another group. On the other hand, it's you trying to reach to your friend who's in pain.
But it's personal feelings of something that could help us in the long run. I want to
Matthew-
be strategic about this.
Matthew
But
begins
I-
doing those symbols to those same hand symbols over to Xander, and you see Xander go. Matthew has a point. Emotion does cloud your judgment.
It does. I know it
The
does.
fact of the matter is, you can't be in two places at once, at least not actively.
And that's why you split the party. What the fuck are we doing here then?
We're not
no,
doing that.
I'm just gonna take a look at the map again and see like how far it will take us to get from, what was it,
Valadon.
Baladon to no wait, let's see. No, from Empire all the way to Dark Hollow.
From the Empire, from where you are to Dark Hollow walking?
I'm guessing by horse.
By horse, say roughly at a fast pace, really only stopping when you guys need to set up for camp. You're basically going from the top of the continent to the bottom of the continent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think.
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah, like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Because it's just a
So
straight shot
and
down.
It's
Yeah,
the
and-
same distance we took to get to Night Shan, essentially.
yeah, and they said they were taking they were also gonna take some time here.
Yeah, they're going
to
to take
prepare.
a couple of days to prepare.
So I say, so what we do is we go to Karana, then we when we're done with that, they'll probably take around like 4 to 5 weeks to get there. We teleport to Baladon, and then we make our way there, and that's the plan.
All right, that's pretty
That
good.
gives us like a month.
So, what we tell the Emperor is that we're going to Karana and we'll meet him in Black Hollow. David?
Meet Matthew and
David mooted. Look, this was just a request. And again, it's going to take a couple of days. If you can reconvene with us before that, then that'd be more optimal, especially if we could just teleport at least remotely close to where we're going. If you think you can do it, then by all means.
Well, let's hope this group doesn't dilly-dally when we're in Karana, so we can make it as fast as possible.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm sorry. I want to go with what the group wants to do.
We'll go to Karana. Your head will always be in there, even if we go to Dark Hollow.
Fair enough.
Alright.
like I said, it may not be the right choice, but I think your personal matters need to be handled first. And if you feel like you need to protect some friends, then that's be the right choice.
We'll be cutting it close, I'll tell you that much.
Aren't we always?
Well, it's late, and I have just finished this drink.
I have to pee. Again.
At this point, Dayton will go ahead and plop down 2 gold pieces on the table. If that covers the drinks or anything, that's fine. It's for tip for the guy. Again, don't give a fuck.
Alright.
But I am tired, and I am going to go ahead and turn in for the night.
So you guys are going to make your way back to the manor.
At least Dayton is. Don't know about the rest of the party.
Anybody else going to go back to the manor?
Yeah.
I gotta go back to the manor.
So all of you will make your way back. Close your eyes. Think on what's going on. And eventually find yourselves to sleep. The next morning you come to. Sun's just barely peeking through the windows. Breakfast, a hearty breakfast made by Goo, is served to the party. And you guys are just gonna teleport?
Well, we gotta
Well,
tell the
well, we
Emperor
gotta-
what's up.
Yeah, we
Okay,
gotta
good.
tell.
Okay, good. You're actually gonna do it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Send a
Like, this is
message.
his stuff.
Do you want to send a message, or do you want to request?
Yeah, we'll
something
send
else?
a message while we're
I
in
don't
his
think
town.
texting. I don't think texting the emperor is a good idea.
Hey, man, I've seen it before.
We should go there, explain our plan,
Okay.
see what he thinks.
So, you guys make your way to the palace, inform the guards as to why you were requesting the Emperor's presence, and you were let in. The Emperor sits at his throne, a bit more casual in his seat this time around, and says, "Well, favor to you. You've come to your decision then."
Yeah. We
So
have
what?
decided that Corona would be the best idea at the moment, and if we are able to, we will go to Dark Hollow as well after our business in Corona is finished.
That would be most beneficial to our empire, and I had a feeling you would go to where you had the most personal stake. Very well. I presume you'll be heading there post haste.
Yes.
In fact, we're gonna go ahead and go there right now. And I'll point what I asked her.
You have your horse with you?
No, I don't. Let me go ahead and get that.
15 minutes later,
He brings the horse into the palace. Yes.
goes to the palace.
Because, like,
Is
hey,
he
we gotta teleport.
trained? He's a proper
Is,
war-
is
war
Hornet
star.
trained? Yes, of course Hornet's
Is the
trained.
guard okay? Are the guards allowing the horse?
They're
in the palace?
they're on alert, but they're not gonna stop you.
Hold on. Let's not bring the horse into the palace. Let's just meet
There's enough
outside
room
when
in
we're.
the main. It's a grand throne room, so a horse could fit in here.
It could, but should it?
Exactly, that's the question.
Yeah.
I think we could like talk to the emperor and finish our business and then
Yes.
go outside and teleport.
So
Yep.
he will kind of snap his fingers, and you watch as a few individuals come out, and he grabs one of the writs and writes something into it, rolls it up and places it back. Says, "If when you return, if you're able to undertake Black Hollow as well, I will make sure that the task is assigned to you as well, and you will be paid for both jobs upon their completion."
We'll give you a sending as soon as we're done with our business in Corona.
Much
Yeah, of
appreciated.
course we will.
Much appreciated. But thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
Well, vacation's over, boys. Let's go.
Alright, so you're casting teleport?
Yep.
Roll a d100.
What?
Roll a d100.
What are you
Why?
talking about? We've been there.
Roll a d100.
The question is, do we, number one, have an object from Corona? And number two,
Yes.
we have... Okay, well, that makes it
Fantastic.
easier.
Fantastic.
We're making
roll,
a D...
Roll a d100.
Yeah. I know.
Anytime you...
We've got the horse.
I was
Let's
gonna
just
say
that
it's-
outright. We got the horse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the horse.
80.
80. Okay. So where specifically are you teleporting to in Corona?
Let's see here.
Lying stone.
Lying Stone, why not?
Lying Stone. Alright.
Teleport inside with the
Popped up
horse.
my battle.net shit now. Everyone's gonna have my thing. Just
Oh,
change my
no.
name. So, you guys join hands, concentrate, and with a surge of energy, find yourselves in the Lying Stone Tavern in Corona
With the horse.
with the horse.
Instead of the horse, it's actually just Steve.
Oh
Guys.
no, God.
Take a moment, and what immediately hits you is the tavern is blackened in the inside. There are no lights. There are no anything.
No
and you
people.
hear two voices go, "What the hell was that? I don't know. Go downstairs and check. No, you go downstairs. I'm not going after those things."
We're
It's safe,
sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Be quiet.
Oh, it's people. Are you sure it's people? What if those things give them big voices?
Problem. We have a horse inside the building. Shit. Hang on a minute.
If it's a person, why do they bring a horse inside the building? I don't know. Just go look.
Would you like to come down here so we can talk
And they'll
civilly?
you'll see gingerly a small gnomish head peek out from the stairs. Oh, it is people. Oh, come quick. Scramble downstairs. Hi. Why is the horse in here? Never mind. We're not going to worry about that right now. How did you get in here? The doors have been barred all day.
Teleport.
Teleport.
Of course, teleport. Why wouldn't it be teleport?
Okay.
There's still a horse in my establishment.
Sorry, like I didn't exactly expect like we were gonna be like inside a building when this happened.
That's okay. Well, I guess it's fine for now. Are you?
Oh yeah.
Just keep your voice down.
3d20.
Our voices are down.
Does anyone else hear the sound of swords on outside?
You do not. You hear nothing outside.
No, I was hearing like weird clanging noises. I'm just like,
Oh, were you?
yeah.
I
I'm
see.
just like,
So I'm actually gonna swap off the music really quick.
yeah. I'm like, is there a battle outside?
No. Sorry, hang on. I'm gonna swap off the music real quick.
Oh, it's gotta be gunshots now. Okay.
No.
Okay, so
So,
Can you all hear that? I'll turn it up.
no, but I'm sure it sounds lovely.
lovely.
Ooh, I'm hearing it.
Hmm.
So, what's going on? What happened here?
Nothing's happened here, thank God. But those creatures, those weird, deformed things.
The erupt.
They've been attacking businesses. We've had to close our doors for the day to ensure that none of our business gets damaged.
And the people.
I don't know. They're home. They're doing something. I mean, everyone is on edge. The gods are doing what they can.
Do they usually appear during the day or at night?
It doesn't matter. They appear whenever they damn well feel like it.
Fair enough.
It is kind of hard to differentiate between day and night, just like you know.
What are you all doing here? Where did you come from?
Around.
Great answer. That really brings up my confidence that I don't need to go get a dagger and try to stab you people.
We're here to help. We have friends here. That's why I wanted to know if
Yes.
there are people here that are
He
hurt.
takes a moment. He takes a moment and is like, "Okay, yes, I recognize you all. Sorry, I'm a bit frazzled with everything.
Understandably.
If you're going to leave, then just be quiet and sneak out the back."
Is the back door big enough to let a horse out?
No, there's not supposed to be a horse in here.
Well, you have a horse inside here, and now you're gonna need to figure out how we're gonna
Just
get out.
polymorph it.
That's not my business.
Just polymorph it. Easy. It's your horse. Do you do it?
A fly.
A horsefly, to be exact.
Ah!
Fine, fucking whatever.
I'm gonna roll 86 psychic damage.
I'm gonna very carefully get off of Hornet, and hopefully, like, the floor has not been damaged at any point.
Everyone make a stealth check.
God.
Not even before I can make my polymorph check. Okay.
That's a 16. Thank you very
Oh.
much.
That's a natural one.
Oh.
Ooh.
That is
A natural 20.
That's an 18.
a 16. And
Hornet?
should I also be rolling
Yeah,
for
Hornet.
Hornet?
Is me jumping up
Yep.
and down.
Is Hornet's horsefly right now?
I couldn't cast a spell in time, so he's large horse. That is cocked. That is a natural one.
I don't have a fucking weapon. I can't fight these things.
That's right, you don't have a weapon. Okay, so we have 2 natural ones. What did everyone else get?
18.
Okay. 1 second.
Chris got a natural 20.
No, unnatural 20.
Oh. So what you're saying is we're fucked, Captain.
Yes, I jump up and down, so
I want it now.
Hornet is relatively spooked because it is a cramped space and is clearly clopping.
So as you guys are kind of being quiet and trying your best to not have anything happen, as soon as Dayton dismounts Hornet and starts casting the spell, you hear Hornet go and kicks back, knocking into a bunch of chairs and tables. And immediately, Volok, I assume you would try to grab Hornet to get him to shut up, but inadvertently start knocking other shit over. At which point, all of you kind of go quiet for a moment. And you start to watch as just barely the shadows in the corners begin to move. Kind of begin stretching upward across the walls. You watch as they begin to intersect, almost as if grasping limbs together. For you watch as several sets of eyes begin popping open at different points on the wall, and almost seem to illuminate with a red glow that begins to fill the interior of the tavern.
Rapier out.
All of them slowly fixate on all of you. And that's where we're going to leave off for this week.
I knew it!
I knew it.
Eric, you cuck.
You're painfully obvious.
Yes. And we'll pick this up next week with whatever these creatures or singular creature are.
The
On
interrupt.
whatever day we get to play.
Can you interrupt?
I think it's about time you guys had some more combat. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. And we will
Links
see
in the
you-
description.
Check all of our links for our stuff in our description. and we'll
Very
see you
quickly,
guys.
before we finally go off,
Oh wait.
Dayton was going to start casting polymorph.
Mhm.
Because it was interrupted, do I lose a spell slot?
I'll say no. I'll say at that point you hadn't even started casting the spell yet.
Alright, thank you.
Anyway, pick this up next week.
Damn it, Rick, you forgot to search for a perfect brothel spot.
Alright, and good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.